Game 3 underway here this evening. Fargo Angels wearing black sweaters taking on the Mandan Mayhem right away. Both checked by the Mayhem. Recovered out front in the slot by DeFiore. Puck gets dumped back out into the neutral zone. Angels coming off of a 2-game win streak. Third game of the tournament for the Angels. After taking out the Chanhassen Stormhawks Friday evening, or Friday afternoon rather. Angels having too many players on the ice. Correction, not coming off of a 2-game win streak, but taking a win against Chanhassen Stormhawks on Friday afternoon, and then earlier today coming out with a scoreless game against Bemidji. So that game resulted in a tie. And now tonight, taking on the Mandan Mayhem, a team that the Angels have previously faced. The Angels won that one 3-1 earlier in the season, off the draw. Puck battle along near wall, pulled checked away off the stick of Peaslin. Puck recovered by DeFiore, dumped into the far corner. Brought down in near side. Pass across at the point, stepping up, DeFiore rips a shot, saved by the goalie. Ball out of the corner by Jude Noah. Pulled checked away by Mandan, kept in at the point by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin cycles back up near side, able to get a shot on target. Saved by the goalie. He drops it for play to continue. 74 in white. The Mayhem had possession of it. Tying up player is Cook along the wall. He dumps the puck back down behind the goal line. 11 recovers. Drop pass back for the Mayhem. Chasing to get it is Cook. He'll win the foot race. Cook's going to come away with it. Tried to get a shot towards net. Was broken up by traffic. Racing for it was Key. Poke checked away before he could get there. Loose puck behind the net. Slap back near side. Picked up by Cook. Backhanded it back behind the net to Key. Key dumps it along the boards. Racing to get there is Therrelson. A lot of back and forth. Key goes up to take a shot. He gets sent down. He'll take a seat. Mayhem able to get it out past Nyquist. Back pass towards Therrelson. Therrelson headmans it back up. Reverse back in the neutral zone. Shot on target. Stick saved by Noonan. Loose puck behind the goal line. Passed up to Therrelson. Just out of reach of Polanski. Angels regain control. Dump it out in the neutral zone. 16 has it. Headmans it up to 14. Or 44 rather. Slap back up forward by Nyquist. Angels had regained possession. Brought it back down into the Mayhem end. They're going to drop pass back behind their net into the far corner. Giving chase in is Sandy. Able to recover. The pass forward was 44, but it's stripped away immediately by MNF. MNF wins the red line. He'll dump it down deep. Sandy was there. DDD pass. Couldn't find it a place to get it away from the pressure. Lundy pulls it off. Shot from Aiken. Thought that was maybe safe. Pulled from the sidewall. Jenner's shot goes just wide. Puck battle now on top of the circle. MNF will take a seat. Loose puck out in the slot. 52 has it. He backhands it up. Bounces off the stick of Jenner Peaslin. He'll chase it back down in the Angels' end. Fobbling of the puck forces Peaslin to dump it. MNF was trying to feed it back. It hit a weird spot on the bottom part of his blade. Crossed right through the skates of Noonan. Lucky it didn't hit a skate and get redirected back into the net. Completely unintentional play there. Kept in by Nyquist at the point. Spin shot attempt by Olsen. Couldn't get a stick down as it was tied up by a Mayhem player. 15 advances down. Centering pass. 74 was there. He got tied up by Therrelson right at the last second. Puck skated back out by Tweeten. Fed it over to Bolte. Bolte back to Olsen. Olsen gets ran over by a train. Mayhem back on the offensive. 11 carries it down. He has it in at the point. Shot towards net. Skate saved by Therrelson. Thorelson lost it on the stick handle. Pass back from the corner to 11. He sends it in the far side. Dump pass by Thorelson off the board. Shot on target. Deflected up into the netting from the stick of Noonan. That's going to bring play to an end. It's going to be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Be a glove hand side of Noonan. There's 10:45 to go in the scoreless first period. DeFiore with the draw. Puck along the far wall. Pass off through the skates of Peaslin from Thorelson. Giving chase is Noah. Noah, lots of speed. Dumps it down behind the goal line. Change of direction for Jace Peaslin. He goes down after blowing a tire. Pulling it out is DeFiore. His shot, stick save, gets deflected in wide. DeFiore chases down in the corner. Pulling it out is Noah on the spin turn shot. Gets broken up by a stick. Briefly had been broken up by the Angels. Recovered by Jace Peaslin. He'll win the red line. Dump it back down deep again. Picked up by 11. Pressured by Peaslin. Forcing a pass off the boards. Stripped away by DeFiore. DeFiore to the point to Peaslin. And a shot from Emineth. Friendly fire. Hits the backside of Noah. Dropped down. Noah got a secondary shot. But the goaltender was there to make the save. 9:56 now remaining in period one. Off the draw, face-off won by Cook. Shot back from Emineth right after getting the pass from the face-off. Emineth broke up the breakout pass. Mandan was able to sneak one out. Found the stick of that is Polanski. Sends it across to Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin will advance back down up wall. His shot after crossing into the face-off circle. On target. Glove save and held on by the Tendy. Kept in at the far point by Jenner Peaslin. Dumped back along the boards by Key. Tying up players is Cook. Pulling it out is Polanski. Polanski will do a quick spin, change of direction. Poke checked away by the goaltender's stick. Bouncing puck off the glass. Stopped short by Emineth. Recovered now by Key. Key will pass it back to Peaslin. Peaslin pressured. Sends it back near side to Emineth. Emineth's going to continue skating it down over the blue line. Got some help and support from Cook as it was stripped away. Mandan, pass across now, back on the offensive. They'll win the red line and dump it to rim it along the boards. Snuck past everyone, out to the point. Centering pass, pressured by Polanski, forcing a pass off the boards. They'll dump it down into the far corner. Recovering it is Emineth. He jabs it forward up to Polanski. Polanski's going to be skating back out. Polanski's got Key on the near side. He blows a tire, goes down. Everybody just kind of let the puck slide through, including the goaltender. It's going to be recovered now by Mayhem. They jumble it up along the far side corner. Bouncing puck through the air. Stripped away by Polanski. Sent back down across the blue line. Chased into the corner by Sandy. Mandan once again able to get it out into neutral zone. Only to have it hammered back down by Nyquist. Bouncing puck off the boards. Winning the foot race is Aiken. Coulter Aiken cycling around the top of the circle looking for an outlet. Drop pass back to Nyquist. Nyquist is going to step in. Out of position pass from Sandy. Feeding it up to Aiken. Aiken just couldn't connect with the puck. Kept in at the far side point by Thorelson. He sidestepped one player. Loose puck out front. Reaching for it was Sandy. Recovered out at the top of the circle by Nyquist. Mandan tries to clear it out. It's ricocheted off the side skate of Nyquist. They'll send it across the board's far side after giving time for the Angels to vacate. Shot on target right there. Another rebound attempt by Sandy. There, couldn't find the puck. Pass towards net by Sandy. Bounces through everyone. Stepping up from the far side point is Thorelson. Gets poke checked away off his stick by 21. Tries to clear it out. Stopped by Thorelson. Rips a shot. Blocker save. Redirected into the corner. Stripped away by Sandy. Recovered now by Aiken. Aiken sends it out to Nyquist. Nyquist, after having to readjust his stance to keep it in, was able to skate back, make sure it didn't leave the zone. Mandan, desperate to try and get it out, launches the puck down, so they're going to get that line change that they've been trying to figure out how to do. But the faceoff's going to come right back down to the Mayhem end. Near side faceoff. Glove hand side of the goaltender. There's 6:51 to go in the scoreless first period. Face-off against Bolte. Possession, Mandan. Cross-ice pass. Couldn't be recovered. Slid all the way down in front of the net. Poke checked away off the side of a leg of an Angels player. Olsen backhands it to Tweeten. Right back to Olsen. Ooh, he's pressured. Gives it right back to Tweeten. Tweeten backhanded on target. Stick save. Cleared into the corner. Dumped by Bolte near side. Tweeten has it, sends it all the way across after the bounce on the boards. Jenner Peaslin stepping up, sends it back to Bolte, who took point. He shoots it down into the near side corner. Covered by Tweeten, pass out front, a redirect. Nice job by Bolte, driving towards net. A simple play, but yet can be very effective when done correctly. You hammer the puck low and hard on the ice, and it allows your teammate to use the stick like a ramp and not necessarily shoot it. You just redirect it, popping it up. That time getting snagged by the goaltender's glove and held on. Face off by DeFiore, out towards the point. A fobbling knuckle puck style shot from Theraldson was broken up by traffic. Theraldson stepped in, hits it across near side to Noah. Noah's shot towards net, runs into a Mandan player. Mandan regains control, sends it back up to 15. 15 rips a shot. Starting to remember correctly now that this might be one of the teams where there was a Team North Dakota player. It might be that 15 who has a little bit of a shot. Don't quote me on that. I might be incorrect on it. I'll see if I can validate that. After Mandan brought it back down into the Angels zone, it was stripped away. Sent all the way down by Jace Peaslin. This will be icing now, this time against the Angels, who needed the line change. It's going to be a far side faceoff. Down deep in Angels territory, far side. Glove hand of Noonan. This song's only going to cost me $5,000 in royalties. I know that one's going to get flagged by YouTube. Pass across from behind the goal line. Forwarding pass from Emineth to Key. Back now into the stick of Cook. Cook winds up. He rips a shot. Just save and held on by the Tendy. I'll tap you if you are, but you're not. Off the face-off, quick shot from Cook. Got broken up by the chest cavity of a Mandan player out front in front of the net. A whiff by Mandan, tries to clear it out. Cook doing a great job tying up the player. Here's Polanski. Polanski looking to sneak one in. Chest save. He was trying to go in between the post and the goalie. Sent the puck into the chest cavity pad of the goaltender. A swing and a miss by Emineth, and a dive is 52. Not sure what was going on there as he jumped over the puck. Puck recovered back down in the Angels' end by Key. Sent it across to Peaslin. Peaslin had tons of speed picked up. He gets stopped short by Mandan 7. 7 now. After recovering the pass, he lost it in the neutral zone. Driving back forward is Lundy. Lundy winds up. He rips a shot. Oh, it got deflected just up and wide, far corner. That would have been a sweet goal. Kept in now on the far side by Sandy. Mandan clears it back down into the Angels' end, recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist tries to clear it out. Gets deflected up into the air by Mandan. Recovered. Swing and a miss by Nyquist as he was trying to go far side. Centering pass broken up by Nyquist's skate. Recovered by 7. Drop pass back to the intended target of 5. Couldn't be completed as intended. A lot of slapstick hockey now. Sandy with the recovery. He'll change the direction. Drops the puck. It bounces it off the back of the netting. Let's see, that's Louis Therrelson tying up a player along the wall. Mandan tried coming out with it. 15's got the puck on his stick in the corner. Centering pass broken up by Therrelson. He'll dump it into the corner and continue to give chase. Headbanding it up to Aiken. Bounces off his stick. Tries to dump it back down, but it's stopped short by 7. 7's going to cycle up through the middle. Nice body contact by Therrelson. Allowed Nyquist to try and get it. It was kept in, though, and a pass from 7 up to 15, who was waiting by the face-off dot. Had a spin turn opportunity, ripped a shot, as he just saw, saved by Noonan, held on. That'll be a line change opportunity that both teams are going to take advantage of. There's 2:48 in the fast-paced, really quick moving along first period. That remains scoreless. Off the draw, loose puck out front, stripped away by Tweeten. Tweeten and Olsen going down on a 2-on-1. 74's got it. Ripped a shot by Tweeten. Blocker save. Gets deflected up into the netting by the Tendy. Far side faceoff down in the Mandan Mayhem end. Off the draw. Pass from Olsen out to the point. Right back to Olsen. Olsen will dump it down behind the goal line, where it'll be picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten's got it as he cycles around bottom of the circle. Quick change of direction, figuring out an outlet. Backhanded it back to Bolte. Pass from Olsen in the high slot, keeps it in. Bolte had recovered it in the corner. He's pushed off it by 74. Tweeten goes in to get his support. Tweeten's got it. Loose puck out front. Just out of reach of Bolte, who was situated getting set up. Stepping up from the point was Jenner Peaslin. He's trying to figure out an outlet. He's pressured, so he rims it up along the wall. Mandan able to pull it back out in the neutral zone, but it's stolen back for the Angels by Bolte. Near side pass to MNF. MNF's going to continue cycling down. He tried getting a shot off, got deflected off the side of his skate. Pass out front by MNF. Received by DeFiore. He'll cycle down behind the net. DeFiore was feeding it to Jace Peaslin, who was crashing in. Shot by MNF. Blocker save, gets deflected off the far wall. Kept in by Noah. Tries to clear it out, but it's stripped up by DeFiore. Nice backhand shot, but read by the goaltender. Backhand shot by DeFiore. Save and held on. A move that DeFiore has had success with in previous games. Faceoff has the puck hammered towards the boards. Shot from the wide angle by Nyquist gets deflected by the Tendy stick up into the netting. On the draw with DeFiore, chasing the puck down behind the goal line is Noah. He was pressured, tried feeding it out to the point. It is recovered by Mandan. Mandan back, skating it into the zone, stripped away and recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist was trying to feed it up to Noah. Sent it inadvertently to the Mandan defense. 52 has it now. Pressure staying sediment by Noah. Nice job of the pressure, forcing some slapstick style hockey. Back check, or the poke check off the stick from Nyquist. Nyquist ties up 15 in the corner. Loose puck remains sliding. It's going to get grabbed by Therrelson. Therrelson now is going to come out with it. He's flying up ice. He's going to cut up through the middle. Slapped off of his stick. He'll grab it by the blue line. Tries to dump it down deeper. 16 has it. He's getting chased down by DeFiore. 16. He'll wind up. He rips a shot. Send it up over the net on the save from Noonan. Covered along the far wall by... it looks like Polanski. Polanski's got it. And he goes top corner. Buried by Polanski. As the goaltender had dropped down, Polanski using those eagle eyes found that open area and slams it into the back of the net, rimming all the corners. A wonderful job. Let's see, who passed that to him? Is that Louis? I don't know. I don't want to put the wrong person, so that's just going to get marked down as a really nice goal. Somebody got the assist on that, but the Angels now getting on the scoreboard first with a 1-0 lead over Mandan with that nice goal by Polanski. And that brings period 1 here to a close. We'll have a very brief intermission break with players staying on the bench. And we momentarily start period number 2.
By number 13, Jack Polanski, unassisted. Time of goal 14:47
that's not right.
of the
Somebody
first
passed it
period.
to him. At least I think. Maybe not. Maybe it was unassisted. That's the first goal of the tournament for Polanski. Polanski earning himself a point in the first game Friday afternoon against Chaska Chanhassen, getting an assist. At least that I'd credit him with an assist on the first goal scored in the first period, the second goal of the team of the first period, but the first goal scored by Ethan DeFiore, which was goal number 2. Polanski aiding and supporting the progress of that play. DeFiore finding 2 goals in that Chaska-Chan game. Angels, of course, winning 5-3 Friday afternoon. Period number 2 about to get underway. Cook with the face-off. Driving forward off the initial draw was Mandan, kept it at the far point. Snuck it past the stick of Emineth, recovered behind the net by Cook. He'll feed it up, and no idea how that wasn't a trip. Could have been a slew foot trip. Pass from Key out front, broken up by traffic. Far side pass, couldn't get recovered by 74. Stripped away by Emineth. Emineth shot on target, stick saved by the goalie. Recovered back behind the goal line by the Mayhems. Tried to strip it away was Polanski. Kept in at the point by Jenner Pieslin. High-flying puck is able to slip its way out into the neutral zone, only to be stolen back by Sandy, who sent it across to Emineth. Emineth up to Key. Key having to adjust his stick angle. Kind of awkwardly wasn't able to keep possession of the puck, but it's out front. Pass from Polanski looking for Key. Key feeds it out. No one there for the Angels out front. And a forwarding pass from 11 to 15. 15 cycling around. Was able to try and get the puck out front, but it was stolen away by Aiken. Lundy now skating the puck up far side. Tries to rifle a shot. Ran into traffic and then steamrolling a player. He'll continue using his momentum to carry himself into the corner. Mandan able to regain possession. On the spin reversal, kept in at the point by Therrelton. Going after it is Aiken. Mayhem launching the puck up through the air. 44 has possession of it now. Chased down by Lundy. Stripped away by Therrelton. Headman up to Sandy. Sandy's out front. He rips a shot. Blocker save redirected along the near wall. 11 recovers. Skates it back down into the Angels' end. Pressured wide behind the net by Therrelton. A wraparound attempt Secondary shot went just wide off the F3, who was cycling up through the slot. Angels recover behind the goal line. DeFiore now advancing back out. Neutral zone. He'll carry it down across the blue line. He'll wind up. He rips a shot. Nice glove save. Off the draw, possession Mandan, 16. Backhands it down behind the net, picked up along the far side wall by Noah. And DeFiore pressuring players up along the boards. And Jace Peaslin getting handed some business. And now we're going to have a penalty being assessed to Ethan DeFiore. Empty net now, and with the touch of the puck from Peaslin, we're going to have DeFiore. He'll go and sit for 2. That's going to be the first power play of the game in favor of Mandan. Off the draw, far side by Cook in the corner. Able to barely keep it in was Mandan. Passed across to 15 and couldn't settle down the bouncing puck.
Number 4, Ethan DeFiore, 2 minutes.
Shot towards net, stick save into the corner by Noonan. Theraldson battling now for the puck behind the goal line. Puck gets passed out to the point. 52, no clear shot taken away from Cook. Pass back out and a shot in the goal. They're able to sneak one in. Shot from out the straight out point. Snuck it around everybody. Rings the side of the pipe, as you likely heard, and into the back of the net. So that's a power play goal for Mandan. And the game's tied once again, each with a goal. Face-off won by Bolte to Jenner Peaslin. Puck gets stumped back out in the neutral zone, recovered by Peaslin. They'll spin and turn and dump it back down into the near corner.
Mandan Blair, assisted by number 15, Jacob Lorenz, and number 52, Mike Brajo. Time of goal, 3:21 in the second period.
Was a pass attempted by Tweeten out front to Olsen as they were back down in the zone. Olsen pulled it off the wall, passes it back across near side to Tweeten. Tweeten tried feeding it up to Bolte. Was stopped short by Mandan. Nice pass to Bolte from Olsen. Bolte's got it, cycling down. He rips a shot. Tweeten. He was jumping up and over, trying not to get in the way of the puck, I believe. Looks like that landing might have hurt just a little bit. The near side faceoff down in the Mayhem end, taken by Sandy. Had won it. It was stripped away by Mandan, but regained by Aiken. Aiken gets shoulder checked into the boards. Sandy's giving chase now behind the goal line. Friendly fire contact by Mandan. Forwarding pass now up to 5. Stripped away by Theraldson. Theraldson on the reversal. Lost it on the stick handle. Mandan has it down in the corner. Out to the point. Shot from the point. Stick save and deflected up into the netting by Noonan. Off the face-off, centering pass hit traffic, broken up and skated out by Sandy. Sandy continuing to skate it down over the blue line. Bill shoots the puck towards net, glove save and held on by the goalie. Cook with the face-off, wins it back to Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin pulls it off the wall, dumps it back across to Key. Key sends it over to Cook. Cook looking to find Polanski, sent it behind him. Puck broken up, sent back up by Jenner Peaslin to Polanski, stripped away by 52. 52 carrying it down behind the goal line, rims it along the boards, took a weird bounce, kept in down behind the goal line, passed off the boards by behind 44. Puck gets ricocheted towards net, grabbed by MNF. MNF sends it now down behind, back up near side, shot from the point. Stick save again by Noonan. Gets redirected up, or deflected, not redirected, deflected up behind the glass.
You know the roof on fire. We go boogie, just the wiggle and dance like the roof on fire. We go drink drinks and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes and like the roof on fire. I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire.
Driving forward, Liz 15 off the draw with the Fury. Puck tied up along the wall behind the Angels net. Mandan regains possession of it, passed out to the point, shot from the point. Snuck through all the people who were out front, but glove save and held on by Noonan. Face-off won by the Fury. Sends the puck into the wall. It's recovered by the Fury behind the net. Tries passing it up. Had initially whiffed on it. It's kept in at the point. Shot went wide. Pulling it off the boards is Noah. Skated out of the zone now by Nyquist. Poke checked off of his stick. He'll continue chasing after it. Sends it back down in deep into the Mayhem end. Pressured by Noah. Pass along the board, sends it, and then sent across to 15. 15's got it. He rips a shot after being pressured by Therrelson. Went just wide into the corner. Secondary shot deflected by the stick of Noonan. Tries to clear it out as Angels kept in at the point. That shot got deflected up into the glass behind the net. Mandan passing it back to 15. 15 cycling around, sends it up along the far side wall. 21 will grab it and dump it down deep. Therrelson regains possession for the Angels. Therrelson still cutting in. He'll carry it down. Got a shot towards net. Save and deflected behind the goal line where Mandan will recover. Forwarding pass on the stick of Olsen. He'll send it across to MNF. MNF up to Tweeten, who will tap it, so no icing on the play. Pressured in the corner by Bolte. Support pass by Mandan behind their net. Along the far side wall, and offsides is going to be the call as it left the defensive zone into the neutral area before getting sent back in. Slap back on the neutral zone following the puck drop. 5 had it. He has it poke checked away. Olsen, he'll wind up. Olsen rips a shot on target. Save. Rebound pulled away. It's stripped up by Tweeten. Tweeten's going to skate in towards net, and it's loose out front. Shot by Olsen hits the post near side. Stepping up from the point is Peaslin. Olsen had it. It's out in the neutral zone. Olsen recovering. Tried to stop it short. Puck slid down into the Angels' end. Covered by Olsen. Olsen was trying to feed it to Tweeten. Collected by a skate. Stepping up far side is MNF. MNF's going to continue cycling down. Both checked it off of his stick in the corner. Mandan regains control. Forwarding pass off the redirected skate, and icing will be the call on that. Puck will get brought back down into the Mayhem end. It'll be a far side face-off. There's 6 minutes, 28 seconds to go in tie game here in period 2. Off the draw, puck slid towards net, cleared wide by defense, dumped along behind the net, picked up in the corner by Lundy. Lundy passes it over to Sandy. Sandy continuing to cycle with it. On the turn, tried getting it off the glass, but it got tangled up in the netting just above the glass. .6:22 now left in the game, or in period 2 rather, not the game. Off the draw, Mandan skating it down behind their net, whip pass intended for 44. Broken up by Sandy. Sandy shot towards net, stopped by the Mandan stick. They were able to clear the zone, launched back down by Nyquist. Recovered by 55. They'll hammer the puck to rim it up along the boards. He's able to get around Therrelton. He'll chase it back down into the Angels' end. He'll turn, and icing it was going to be the call. Reaching for it desperately was Sandy, as he was doing everything he could to try and get there. As it was just out of reach on the pass intended for Coulter Aiken. So that icing is going to bring it back down, a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Off the draw, puck out at the point, pressured by Key, sent along the wall, redirect towards net, went just wide near side post. Skated out of the zone by Polanski. He gets body checked hard into the boards. Chasing it down is Key. Loose puck sent far side. Able to sneak it back out into the neutral zone. Polanski going for it. Loose puck is going to find the stick of Cook. Cook passes it up to Emeneff, who tries flipping it further up to Key, who's waiting. Mandan able to get a stick on it, sends it back near side. Tying up players is Jenner Peaslin. He'll send it down across behind the net to Emeneff. To Key. Key feeds it up in the middle to Polanski, who's cycling in. He'll carry it down into the corner. He'll go get a line change now. Puck's going to get overskated by Key. Some support by DeFiore as he's now on the ice. Fresh out from the line change. Kept in at the point by the Angels. DeFiore with it. Tries feeding it up across to Noah, I believe, as he was coming out. Noah regains control of it. Sends it up to DeFiore, who tried giving it back to Noah. Battle along the boards. Noah has it. Got his stick on it. Pass forward, broken up by Therrelton. Therrelton waiting. He'll wind up. Shot from the wide angle wall. Just save and held on. 4:19 to go now in period 2. There's another $5,000 in royalties for this song. Face off by DeFiore. Sneaking one in to get a shot was Jace Peaslin. Glove save and held on. Face off by DeFiore. Wins it back to the point to Therrelton. Therrelton takes time and patience. Ethan DeFiore tried stick handling it around to get a shot. It was broken up by Mandan. Mandan 16, fed it up to 14, who was tied up by Nyquist. Nyquist, he's tied up behind the net. Now it's recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore feeding it up to Noah. Noah had it poke checked off of his stick, but carried back down into the zone by Nyquist. Nyquist shot towards net, glove save and held on. 3:44 to go in period 3. Bolte with the face-off, won by Mandan. Down in the corner, jumped up along the boards. Stepping up from the point is Emineth. Stripped away by 7. 7 tries to feed it in, and stepping up was Bolte. Bolte sends it across to Tweeten. Tweeten wound up for a one-timer. Couldn't connect with the puck. Shot towards net. Pass from behind the goal line by Olsen, slapping it up baseball style through the air. Out at the point, recovered by 15. 15's going to pick up speed. Pressured wide. Lost it on the stick handle. Shot after the pass out front. Nice save by Noonan as F2 was driving in. That was a really good read by Noonan on the pass out front from behind the goal line by 15. A really smart play by 15 while being tied up at the same time by Emineth. Some talent in that young man. 15 I'm talking about, and Emineth. Effort on the back check, knowing how to tie the player and not allow 15 to get a shot. Off the draw with Sandy. Sandy recovers, skating it up now through neutral zone, puts on the brakes along the hash marks. His shot gets deflected off of the stick and up into the netting. Under 3 minutes to go with 2:57 on the clock remaining for period 2. With the draw with Sandy, won by Mandan. Picked up by behind their net, pass out front was shot towards net by Nyquist. Mandan were able to get it back out in the neutral zone. Broken up though and carried back in by Theraldson. Theraldson sends it across to Aiken, who is wound up. And the net now is off. Not sure how or why, but they were waiting as I even saw the goaltender come in contact with the net on the initial drive, knocking it off of its post. Nice shot from Sandy out at the point though, as they were allowing play to remain go on. The draw shot by Theraldson on the rebound. The rebound shot from Sandy. He just barely missing the near side post. Got stepped on the skate by Sandy, so he'll go down. Hard to skate when you're standing on the puck. Reaching for it is Lundy. Able to somehow keep it in along the wall. Stepping up to give support is Theraldson. Theraldson finds the puck, dumps it back down behind the goal line. Pressured by Aiken. Send it back into the near corner. 74, passing it up to 7. Bouncing the puck up through the air. It's grabbed by Nyquist. Nyquist on the turn. He'll continue skating with it. Lost it on the stick handle. Reversed by Mandan. Recovered now by Theraldson. Louis Theraldson winds up. He sneaks one through. Chases the puck down behind. Lost it on the spin bank pass, trying to use the back of the netting. Back of the net, rather. To kind of pass to himself. Broken up now and kept in at the blue line by Aiken. He'll chase it down into the corner. Continuing to cycle down behind the goal line. Just trying to look for an outlet for it. And the puck gets directed out of the zone by Mandan. Recovered the neutral area by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin will cycle in. He tried ripping a shot using a screen by number 11. Couldn't do it. Pass from Peaslin out to Cook. His shot went wide. Pass out front. Cook's going for it. And the puck remains loose in the corner. Polanski with it. Sends the puck along the boards behind the net. Under a minute to go in period 2. Cook had the puck tied up along the boards. It was bouncing out front. Pass out front. Going for it. And a shot from Cook. A nice leg save by the goaltender. Kept it out of the back of the net. Battle now to keep it in the zone along the far wall. Right by the Angels bench. Polanski able to get his stick on it, sent it back down into the corner behind the goal line. Continue to give chase. And Mandan's going to want to ice it, and so they use a bank shot off the side glass. Carries it all the way down. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Mandan end with 23 seconds left to go in period 2. We're tied here this evening in Fargo with 1 apiece. DeFiore with the face-off. Lost it in the skates, recovered, sent it out to Therrelton, right back to DeFiore. DeFiore centering pass off the wall. Tried to flip it up into the corner was Jace Peaslin. Stepping up is Jenner Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin pulling it off the wall. Nice spin. Turns to evade traffic. Pass out to the point. DeFiore's shot towards net was on target, but period 2 will come to a close. We'll have a longer Zamboni intermission break. Stick around, we'll be right back for an exciting conclusion of period 3 here momentarily.
ESPN.
Not quite. Third period underway here at Cornerstone Bank Arena. Face off with DeFiore. Puck possession brought back down into the Mandan end. Chasing it down behind the goal line is Jace Peaslin. Mandan couldn't keep control. Shot from the point. On target. Blocker save from Nyquist. Pass back out to the other point. Shot from Therrelson. Loose puck out front. The rebound is there. Backhanded rebound from Noah. Got sent wide behind the goal line. Mandan dumps it back down behind the net near side. Passed up along the boards, kept in by Nyquist. Stick save picked up and cleared wide by Mandan. Chasing after it. Able to get it up out of the zone, but had to go back for it. Was 15. Far side pass gets redirected back into the Angels' end where it finds the stick of Therrelson. Therrelson, bank pass off the boards up to Polanski. Polanski had it pressured. Sends it down into the corner. Given right back to him by Key. Brady Key chasing it down after Polanski sent it rimming the board. Pass out front. Polanski was there. His stick was tied up. Mandan regains control, launches it back out, but it's redirected, reversed by Jenner Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin continuing along the wall, sends it towards net. Picked up and cleared wide after the initial save. Poke checked away by Key. Picked up by Polanski. Polanski out behind, sends it to the point. Shot by Emeneth. Pretty far wide. Launched into the boards was Key. Stepping up was Emeneth. Overskating it briefly. Tying up players. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Gets redirected over to Jenner Peaslin. Wins the red line. Dumps it towards net. Loose puck out front. Key had a rebound after the redirect had the bank from off the boards behind the net. Mandan had cleared it out of the zone. Sent back in to the stick of Aiken. Aiken redirected it to Sandy. Sandy lost it on the stop turn. 21 has it. Sends it up to 14, or 44 rather, and he dumps it down deep. Picked up by Nyquist. Sends it up to Lundy. Lundy was pressured. Sent it right back to Nyquist. Had it stripped away. Picked up by Lundy. Sent back out of the zone by Mandan. Picked up by Sandy. Back to Therrelson across to Aiken. He lost it on the pressure. Mandan redirects it back behind their own net. Kept in along the wall by Sandy. Giving chase is Lundy behind the goal line. Nice poke check by Lundy. Allows Aiken to grab the puck. Had some body contact with the on-ice official. Broken up by Sandy. Recovered by Mandan. Mandan backhand pass along the boards. Brings it up the far side wall. Stepping up from the point is Therrelson. Shot from the wow, I cannot talk. A shot from the far out slot by Sandy. Hit traffic. Bouncing puck down. Recovered now by Therrelson out in the neutral zone. He'll continue cycling around near side. He'll cut in. Tries to go top corner up over the shoulder. Caught just barely a part of the goalie's body. Keeping out of the net. Backhanded by Tweeten. Off the wall. Carried behind the goal line by 7. Bounces it up. But is kept in at the blue line by Therrelson. Recovered out front by Tweeten. Tweeten cycling around out in the slot. Too much time taken racing for it, and poke checked out into the neutral area by Mandan. Recovered by Jenner Peaslin. Near side pass to Emeneth. Emeneth continues cycling down. Kept in out of the air. Hand grab by Olsen, then dumped in deep. as Olsen was taking point for MNF as he advanced in. Stepping up by Jenner Peaslin. They broke up the initial breakout pass. Puck's going to not have enough momentum for icing, so it'll be recovered by Bolte. Bolte dumps it along the boards. MNF there. Traffic with multiple Mayhem bodies. Change of direction, lost it on the turn. Bolte's stick gets tied up in the armpit of Mandan player. Pass out front. And what a save. What a save by Noonan as Mandan was there hammering the puck in. Noonan able to reach and get his glove in the right place at the right time. Game remains tied due to that save at 1 apiece. 10:33 to go, face off far side. Poke check off the stick of Jace Peaslin and up out of play into the Angels bench. So that'll be a far side face off back down in Angels territory once again. Left hand side of Noonan. 10:28 to go. A bouncing puck off the draw, dumped along the boards by Jace Peaslin. Peaslin's got Noah, fed it across, sent it into the skates of Noah. Noah having to chase it down into the corner. Dumps it down behind the goal line, pressured now by DeFiore along the wall, stripped away by Noah. Noah's going to continue giving chase. Mandan had recovered it. Pass broken up by DeFiore, sent it across to Therrelton. Therrelton sent one, a sneaker low, skidding across the ice. Made its way through traffic, recovered now by Mandan. Bank pass off the boards, broken up by Nyquist, sends it across to Jace Peaslin. Jace Peaslin's going to start picking up speed. Tries dumping it down deep and hit the side protective blue post of the glass out of bounds, so that stops play. It'll be a face-off at the offsides dot right in front of the Mandan bench. Off the face-off, puck gets dumped into the far corner. Backhanded along the wall by 74. Battling for it is MNF. 74 regains control, passes it back to rim it along back far side again. Key tying up the player, kept it at the point. Key's shot goes just wide far side. Puck tied up along the boards again. Mandan able to come out with it. Pass out front, looking for 5. Sent it behind him, recovered in the neutral zone, and offsides. As Key was trying to slide his way out. So offsides, face off in front of the Mayhem bench. 9:07 to go. Tied at 1. Loose puck chipped in back into the Mayhem end. Picked up by 52, dumped along the boards. Stopped short by Cook, pulling it off the wall. Backhand with loose puck. And a miraculous save and held on. As Polanski was there looking for those rebounds. The draw. Puck slides its way down into the corner along the wall. Battling there is Cook. Reaching forward is Polanski. Polanski's going to get cross-checked down on the ice. No call on the play. Cook adds some support. Loose puck picked up again by Polanski. Tossed it in the door of the Zamboni. Sent it back to Cook. Cook was trying to feed it out front. Stripped away by Mandan. Cross has passed to 52. 52 was going to try and launch it out. Broken up off the bouncing puck by MNF in the neutral zone. Gets dumped down into the Angels zone by Mandan. Found the stick now of Polanski. Polanski had the puck bouncing up and over the stick of Key. So that's going to be an icing whistle. And brings it back down for a far side face-off in the Angels end. Glove hand side of Noonan. Nice face-off win by Sandy along the wall. Recovered now by Theraldson. Theraldson, lots of fancy footwork. Nice pass up to Sandy, who's advancing in. A 3-on-2 for the Angels. Sandy goes wide. Tries to pass it out front, far side to Theraldson. Broken up by a stick of the Angels. Mandan, rather. Mandan regained possession, pressured by Theraldson. Puck slides down behind the goal line where it's going to be recovered by Nyquist. He gets body contacted off the puck. Flipped up to Lundy. Lundy sending it across. Redirected by 7. Couldn't get a clear shot towards net. Skating it around is Theraldson. Poke shot off of his stick by 15. Pass from 15 out front. Poke checked away here by Aiken. Coulter Aiken flying. Lundy's crashing the net. He's there too. Lundy there. The pass across from Aiken, which was really nice. Found the stick of 74. Kept in by Bolte. Dumped into the corner. Bolte's going to continue to give chase. Overskating it was Mandan. Bolte tying the player up. Mandan 7 able to come out with it. Kept in at the blue line by Olsen. Shot and redirect by Bolte. Leg save by the goaltender. Dumped the puck along the boards behind their net. Flipping it up and out off the wall. Pressured by M&F. The night before they don't wrap the puck down. Picked up by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin lost it on the drop pass attempt. Still tied up. Puck gets pulled away by Tweeten. Tweeten sends it across to Olsen. Olsen cutting in towards center ice. Olsen's going to send it up, and a tip redirect by Tweeten was successful. Tweeten send it, pass out front to Bolte. Bolte shot on target, stick save. Weston recovers it down behind the goal line. Lost it on the turn. Pulled off the wall by Tweeten. Backhanded further down deep by Olsen. Tweeten pressuring it along the wall while his line mates are in getting a line change. Recovered by Mandan. They're carrying it from behind, broken up off the stick of Noah. Noah swinging a miss as the puck got redirected out front of the Mandan net. Puck clearing was successful into the neutral zone. Reversed back in by M&F as he's going to bring it over the blue line. He'll go down. Nice stick lift by Mandan, and now we're going to have a penalty assessed to Jude Noah for tripping. There's 5:29 to go in the period. 2 minutes of which will be a power play in favor of Mandan. Some explanation being given by the official to the coach. The Angels coaches, both of them themselves having served as officials. Face off far side, puck passed out to 52. 52 shot hit the body of Nyquist, flipped up along the glass by Aiken, kept in by 52.
Minor penalty assessed to Angels number 8, Jude Noah. 2 minutes for tripping.
Found the stick of Aiken, he launched it down, so icing will be the whistle, and it's going to get brought back into the Angels' end, near side, blocker side of Noonan. 5:13 remaining now. Mandan with face-off win out to the point, dumped in along the wall. They send it down behind the goal line. Pressured by Nyquist, back up to 15 on the dot, out to 52. Shot towards net. Able to make the save was Noonan, picked up by 7 behind, recovered and stripped away now by Aiken. Coulter Aiken's going to fly it up ice after winning the red line. Decides a good idea to dump it down deep. He goes hard into the Mandan 52 behind the goal line. Mandan had reversed it. Couldn't control the puck. Launched, broken up by Theraldson. Puck slides back down into the Angels' end though, where it's recovered by Nyquist. He tried dumping it along the boards, slapped it away. 11 recovers in the corner. Centering pass couldn't Hit there. Sent out to the point by Therrelson, pressured by DeFiore. Sent it along the wall into the corner where 7 was waiting for it. Puck tied up, 45 seconds to go on the penalty. Pass out front, stepping up is 52. That puck hits traffic and gets deflected up and over the net into the into the netting above the glass and out of play. Face off one in the corner by DeFiore. Going for it is, let's see, MNF. Mandan recovers it, sent it out to the point, pressured by DeFiore. 15 on the turn, 16 has it, sends it across. 2:52, right back, couldn't handle it. Now we got a breakaway. Here's DeFiore charging in. DeFiore, shot on target, nice leg save. 3:41 to go in the game. Mandan sends it down. 7 is going to go give chase, icing waved off. 5 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Stripped away by MNF. DeFiore was trying to get it out of the zone. Power play. Penalty kill with Angels back at full strength. Pass cross broken up by Noah. Shot towards net. High fly rainbow shot bounced up over the net. Noah still battling now as the puck found its way behind the goal line. Stripping it away, looking for players out front. Noah cycling around. Still trying to figure out who to pass to. Sends it up to Cook. Cook, quick shot, secondary rebound, loose puck. Just rolled past the crease near side. Mandan defense was there to bring it wide. Kept in at the point by MNF. Keys giving chase down behind, and the puck's just gonna get launched. Whoa, icing waved off. Must have been touched right in front of the official. Mandan regained control out at the point. Shot towards the net, broken up by Jenner Peaslin. Well checked away off of his stick. Slapped further out in the zone, in the neutral zone by Polanski. He was going for it. Stick lift prevented him from grabbing it. Dumped further down deep by Cook. Pass broken up by Polanski. Battle along the near wall. Stepping up is Nyquist at the point. Puck is able to get chipped back out. Stopped by Therrelson. Therrelson still cycling around. And 15 had Therrelson absolutely teed up, and he was doing nothing but looking to absolutely annihilate Therrelson. Some friendly fire contact by 15. 15 charging now to chase it down behind. Pass out front to 21. 21 couldn't get a shot off. Flipped back up out of the zone by the Angels. Recovered by 74. Chased by Noah. Kept in at the point by Therrelson. Found the stick of DeFiore. DeFiore's got it wide angle. His shot hits traffic. Bouncing puck in the corner up into the glass. Kept in by Therrelson. To the stick of DeFiore. Found Noah. Noah couldn't get a clear shot. Recovered it. He's still reaching for it. Noah on the backhand. Found the puck. A rebound by DeFiore. Sent it wide in front of the crease. Puck battle now behind the goal line. DeFiore comes out with it. Backhands it out to Jace Peaslin. Peaslin on the windup. Hits traffic. Bouncing puck goes behind the goal line. Stepping up is Peaslin. That was in! Oh my God, that certainly looked like it hit the inside of the post and was in. Although, that'd be some weird physics to have it redirected in that angle though. Physics isn't working for us in favor of us. Penalty on the play though is Mandan now finds themselves in the box. There's 48.1 seconds left. Oh, that was a close one. Angel almost burying it. It looks like one of the teams called a timeout on the ice. Man, oh man, that one almost had it in. Yeah, the geometry of the angle redirect really doesn't work if the puck would have actually been in the back of the net.
Mandan penalty assessed to number 74, Henry Teagle, 2 minutes for tripping.
Power play unit out for the Angels. Off the draw, quick shot on target, saved by the goalie. Sent up along the wall, kept in by Jace Peasland. Found the stick of DeFiore. DeFiore sending it across to Polanski. Mandan tries clearing it out, grabbed out of the air by Jenner Peasland. His shot goes just wide. 7 recovers it, tries to get it up. An empty net now with 30 seconds remaining for the Angels. Drop pass out at the point, able to clear it out is Mandan. And Jenner Peasland will regain control. 15 seconds to go. They'll launch it down. Puck's going to continue down behind the goal line. Chasing it down is Cook. Cook has it, pass out front. Poke checked away to get back along the near wall. Picked up, and that puck's... And icing was waved off, so this game will also end up in a tie. 2 ties for the Angels here today. So now it'll come out to see how things shape up with the Chaska-Chan. Well, how's that game? Chaska-Chanhassen beats Bemidji on the other sheet of ice behind us. So it's going to come down. It's going to come down to a tiebreaker point spread, I believe. A goal differential. So we'll have to see what all the points come out with the Bemidji team, because I believe it's between us and them, to see who's going to get first place seed from our pool to get into that championship bracket. As soon as we find out, we'll let you know. Check with your team families. See what game time will be tomorrow. Good luck to the Angels. See how things shake out. Thanks for being with us here this evening. Stay warm. It's cold out there. It hurts your face. Sucks. And why does it have to hurt your face? But it hurts your face. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back with you.